So, what is alopecia? What causes it? Why I think I got it? What are some treatments? And do I still have it? Hello, YouTube. So, my little journey into autoimmune diseases started in March 2021. Before then, I'd never even said the word alopecia. But what is it? It's sudden hair loss that starts with one or more circular bald patches that may overlap. Alopecia areata occurs when the immune system attacks hair follicles and may be brought on by severe stress. Once I found out I had it, I started seeing people on the streets with patches like mine, and Ed from Shaun of the Dead had a little patch missing. And in the great movie Bridesmaids, these two characters had a discussion about the dude's sister's hair falling out due to stress. It was pretty gross. But it is no laughing matter! If I can get it, you can get it. And I wouldn't wish this on anyone. It's quite embarrassing. So alopecia affects males and females. It's an autoimmune disorder. The condition resolves without treatment for most patients, but sometimes hair loss is permanent. And you may be asking, what is an autoimmune disease? It's a disease in which the body's immune system attacks healthy cells. It's caused by your immune system attacking part of your body. Hair loss is patchy and can occur all over the body. Now, I can't prove it, but I think the reason I got this disorder was due to extreme stress that I was under. Because it was around February in 2021. I was making a delivery. I drive for Amazon Flex and I use my own vehicle. And my car lost a lot of power and it started making this horrible clicking sound. And so I pulled over to the side of the road and tried to figure out what was wrong. And turns out that my engine went bad, and so I brought it to the Kia dealership, and they were like, okay, yeah, no problem, we'll fix it. Just show us your last 4 oil changes, proof of oil changes, and we'll get right on it. And I didn't have it. I didn't have the paperwork, and I couldn't remember where I got the oil changes done. So they were like, well, if you can't provide that, then it's probably going to cost you about $10,000 out of your own pocket. So... and $10,000 that I don't have. And I was losing work, and I had to look for a new job. So I was super stressed out. It was around that time I started cutting my own hair at home because none of the barbershops were open. So I started, saving $30 a month practically. And after I did it the first time, my wife said, "Did you cut your own hair?" And I was like, "Yeah, why? Did I miss a spot?" And she goes, "No, you have a bald spot." And I was like, "Oh, whoa, okay, that sucks. Well, it'll grow back, and then I'll just make sure I don't do it next time." And as my hair started coming back in, the spot was still there. It wouldn't go away. And I couldn't figure out why. And so I started doing research. So I started looking at ways that I could treat it, but I didn't want to go to the doctor and get a shot, steroid shot in my head, and I didn't want to take minoxidil or some kind of topical treatment. I just didn't want to. Then my wife, who is a nurse, told me I should start taking vitamin B, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. I mean, what harm could it do? And it turns out that vitamin B is good for cell health, growth of red blood cells, good eyesight, brain function, cardiovascular health, and it helps prevent infections, all the stuff that I didn't know. It helps with hair loss, supposedly, and it can help generate new hair. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor. And don't go by what I said, but this is all I did. I took these B vitamins and I massaged my scalp, or massaged that spot on my head as much as I could. And that's all I did. And sooner or later, the spot stopped getting bigger, and it was still bald as bald can be. But then I started to notice some little seedlings growing, and it got me excited. This is probably 2 months after I started taking the vitamin B, and slowly but surely it started growing back. And it turns out that my car was still covered under the warranty. Don't ask me why, I'm not a mechanic, but they checked something and they said that it wasn't my fault, and so they got me a new engine, so that was taken care of. So I stopped, and then my new job I started, I quit because I hated it, and I went back to Amazon Flex because my car was working. Yay! So the world was good again. And as you can see, as time went on, it started to become less and less noticeable. And trust me, it was so hard going out in public with that patch of hair missing. I can't imagine being a female and having this happen. It would be devastating. And I could have just thrown a hat on and covered it up and no one would have ever known, but I just didn't. I was like, as long as I don't have to look at it, I don't care what it looks like. But I was really upset about it. And see, it's growing back. And one more time, if you have this disorder, please go to a doctor and don't go by what I say. I mean, because it could have been just time that helped heal it. I don't know. So do your own due diligence, please. And it's getting better. If you've ever had this condition or disorder, let me know in the comments, so I know I'm not alone out there. Yeah, and this is September 2021. Can't even tell that anything was wrong. So happy about that. But hey, thank you for watching my video. Really appreciate it. I'm not just saying that. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.